Hey, welcome to another Valley Forged. Pretty busy again today. Things are really going gangbusters, really fun. So much, but I really wanted, I've had this video on my calendar for a while and I just gotta get it to you. There are a gazillion used purses just in everywhere. I mean, if you know 5 girls, you probably can get 15 purses they don't use anymore. I mean, I have been buying them from thrift stores for a while for a lot of reasons. So I realized that buying the findings and different things for them, all the little bits that you need to make purses and different things, super expensive. So if I see a purse in a style that I like, or that just has some really cool findings on it, I will just get it and I can use that stuff later so I don't have to try to buy it. And if I like the pattern, I can make a pattern out of it. Y'all know I make wooden purses and it's something I really, really enjoy. I want to do more with that this year, along with all the orders I have and everything else I got to do. But I like to keep things fresh. But what do you do with the material? Especially if you've got a nice leather purse and you're taking it apart to get all the findings, you're not going to throw it away. So what do you do with it? And I started using the Ultimate Wallet file because it's just so easy and you can just make whatever you want out of it. So this wallet here is made out of just recycled purse. It's just material from a couple of the ones I had. It's great. It works just like anything else. I made it a little thick, but that's completely my fault. And I'm going to show you what I mean here in a second. A lot of the used purses that you get are not really leather. When you take them apart, you'll realize it looks kind of like leather, or even synthetic leather, but it's actually fabric. Very weird. That really, really soft stuff that's thin, a lot of times it's this, and it's just going to have some different stuff that's making it stiffer behind it. Or you know, this is an actual leather wallet, or sorry, this is an actual leather purse that I took apart. Fantastic, works super, super well. So I mixed the two, and I made this wallet with it, and it's perfect. It works. This is fake money, whatever goes in there, fake credit cards. But yeah, it's a little stiff right now. I haven't really broke it in, but you know, it's a wallet. It's a good way to learn and get better at this and not spend any money. So what are the tips? How is it different than using, you know, like the typical Italian leather? Speaking of, these are some of the, I'll show it to you in a picture, but some of the embossing that I'm doing right now, so much fun. These aren't recycled, but look at this embossing, just super cool. You guys have probably already seen this one, so yeah, I'm getting a little obsessed with that part, and that's a lot of fun. That'll be coming really soon. But you see, I mean, how are you going to make a wallet out of this? Super floppy, right? So what you do is, and I'll put a link to this, whatever, show you guys. It's just like, this is actual leather. It's just all the pieces of the back of the leather bonded together. Now you can get some synthetic stuff that also works really well. I just don't want to laser that. So if you follow the link I got, it'll be to some bonded stuff that, you know, hopefully won't be quite so toxic. I'm sure the glues aren't great. So make sure you have good ventilation no matter what, because you're cutting this fake stuff or whatever. You know, in fact, extraction is a video I also have on the calendar. Super, super important. I want you guys around to watch my channel in 5 years. But this stuff is pretty great. You can get it in different thicknesses, and you can see it stiffens. And what I would do, which I didn't do with this wallet, which I should have done, which is put it all together first. So you cut it all out, put it all together and see how thick it's going to be. See if you actually need this in between each layer. I just thought, well, you know, all of the leathers are really thin, thinner than even the Italian leather that I work with. So all of my layers are going to need a layer of this to make it thick enough. I was wrong. Probably could have dealt with a couple less of these and saved some money in the whole bargain. So yeah, once you get it all ready to put together, just, you know, put it together in a sandwich and make sure, see how thick it is and see if you actually need all of those. But it all cuts out just like if you go to my other files on making leather wallets, you just follow the exact same thing, except for some of the layers you're going to need to, you know, sandwich a couple of these together and glue them together. I still just use the same glue, same technique, same everything. So this way that you can get some of these purses donated from family and friends and make some, I mean, you're going to be able to get some different materials that you wouldn't get otherwise, or to work with some different materials than you wouldn't get otherwise. And then you're going to get some straps and stuff for your purses, which, you know, hey, save you a lot of money. And, you know, a lot of times you'll get these just weird little doodads that go well with other things, and the rings, and, you know, it's just a win-win all the way around. If the purse is just going to get thrown away, there's just so many out there. This isn't a difficult thing to try to get. So, I mean, look at this. It's like that crocodile skin. I normally wouldn't buy something like that, but I'd be happy to make some wallets out of this. But I got it because I really liked the pattern and I want to make a wood version of it. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll make a wood version and then I can use the material and make some wallets. Lots of exciting things coming up on the channel. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I've got some surprises coming, but obviously lots more videos. If there's some particular thing you want to learn, please leave it a link below, and I will see you in the next one. Love y'all.